Hey y'all, come with me to the store. So put your shoes on, put your best outfit on, and come with me to the store to get some stuff to clean up, to wash, just to wipe down the walls, my baseboards. Just do the whole 9 yards, do the fall deep cleaning. But y'all, let me tell y'all about this girl right here. This girl right here. And when I say that this confidence that I built on myself is everything, everything. But hi, I am Brittany. I go by Brit. I'm a small content creator. I'm a small YouTuber. I have over 5,000 subscribers. Our goal is to reach 100K. But hey, we're gonna make it to 10K by before this year end 2025, you guys. So I just want to come in and say that you guys, I love to blog. I love to show my life. I love to bring y'all into my life. You know what I got going on and how I'm managed to do everything just with one hand with my disability. I don't look at myself like I have a disability or I have like a condition. I look at myself like a normal person that wake up every day just have a normal life, you know. But y'all, let me tell y'all, growing up for me wasn't. I'm not gonna say that it wasn't the best. It was like the worst, but it wasn't for the weak. Because for one thing and two things for sure, my grandmother did not play about treat me like I'm handicapped, treat me like I'm a baby, treat me like I can't do things. Everything that my siblings did, I did. If they had to clean up, I did it. If they had to sweep, I did it. If they had to wash dishes, I did it. If they had to clean the restroom, I did it. If they had to clean their room, fix their bed, I did all that. One thing my grandma didn't do, she did not baby me. Like she taught me how to put my clothes on. She taught me how to like zip my jacket. She taught me a lot of things, y'all, that I'm not gonna lie, that my mother didn't teach me. You know, so I love that for myself though, because I love where I met my life. I love how independent my grandma made me. I love how she pushed me to my highest potential. So don't let nobody feel like they can run over me, take advantage of me, all these other stuff, you guys. So like, I thank my grandma so much for just raising me and being there for me and making me who I am today. This young, beautiful woman, independent woman is that, you guys. Because my grandma already told me, when I was growing up, my grandma told me, you would not be relying on nobody. You're going to be doing things by yourself. You're going to learn how to do things by yourself. And y'all know, like, yeah, that lady did her job with me. I love that for myself. I love it for my grandmother. Like, my grandparents was one of the grandparents that they didn't play. I'm like, some of these kids nowadays in this generation, y'all need to be raised by my grandparents. And I promise you, y'all would not be the same. And y'all parents would be so proud of my grandparents because, baby, growing up with my grandparents, baby, they wasn't, I ain't gonna say they was strict. They was like mean and stuff like that, but they taught us. And I feel like each one of my siblings, we all grew up being so independent, so loving, caring, respectful, all that stuff, you know. So yeah, so my grandparents was the best. But y'all, I came back home. I was showing out everything I got from the store and stuff like that. Y'all know, I was looking at some body wash earlier, y'all. They had like some foul body wash out, but I ain't like how it smelled. So I stuck with the original body wash, you know. I supposed to have cooked yesterday, y'all, but I didn't cook because I was tired already from the store. So after I got through cleaning up, I took my shower, ate a little bit, and I went and got in the bed. Y'all, my stomach was on fire. I had to take me a muscle relaxer and had to take me an ibuprofen 800, y'all, because I say my stomach and my side was hurting so much from doing so much movement and stuff like that, y'all. So yeah, but I have my first appointment coming up on October 21st for my first appointment out of surgery. So hope everything go well next week for my appointment and all this other stuff, you guys. So I'm just so excited. I'm so excited for this chapter that God is about to reveal to me. I'm so ready for whatever God has for me in stores, you know. I know that the decision that I made is the best decision because God have the rest store for me. If that makes sense, y'all. But I just like to just come out here and just show y'all my life and how I handle things in my life as a woman with one hand that have muscle dystrophy. And it's so crazy, y'all, because I just recently found out my condition when I met boyfriend back in 2021. And I was trying to discover, like, what's my disability? Because at first I thought I had CP, but I know it wasn't CP. So, and then he was like, nah, babe, you don't got that. You know, it's something else. I forgot what it called. So he was Googling, y'all. When I say this man found my condition and everything, y'all, and it's so crazy. I called my brother. He really didn't know it. I called my grandmother. She really didn't know it, you know. It's been years. And I was trying to go back to, like, the hospital that I was, like strainers and stuff like that, y'all, Texas Children, and they really didn't have my condition. So I went back to the hospital that I was born at, and it was LBJ, and they had my condition, like what condition I had, and all this other stuff. So I was born with muscle dystrophy, and that's when the muscle on one side is like, I forgot how it called, y'all, but just look at me. I'm beautiful. I'm blessed. I'm independent. I have my own place. I make my own money. I pay my own bills. You know, I have a roof over my head. You know, I have a warm bed. I have a hot water to take a shower. You know, I'm blessed. You know, I'm just grateful to be where I'm in life. You know, like, I'm not gonna lie, y'all. It's like ever since my surgery, I finding new ways about myself. I finding new ways about myself. You know, just learning new things about myself. You know, trying to keep me uplifted and trying to keep me of God. You know, if that makes sense, you guys. But it's not for the weak. It's not easy. You know, you gotta stay strong minded. You gotta stay of God. You gotta be in God present. You gotta lean on God understanding and our own understanding. You know, so we gotta be still in a season when God say be still. You know, and I feel like that ever since I moved where I'm at in life, it's like I've been still. I've been waiting on God. I feel like my time is not coming, but I know it is. And stuff like that, y'all. But yeah, I had to put all those dishes up. And that's why I store my dishes there so they could dry and stuff like that, y'all. I gotta put them in the cabinets. Yeah, right now I'm mopping and stuff, y'all. Like, I just feel so good. Like since my surgery, I haven't been, like, worrying myself. I haven't had no doubt. I haven't been having no second guessing, like, that I made this decision right. Could I wait a little longer and pull it off? But I just feel like the decision that God wanted me to make at that time, it was the best decision that I made. So I'm glad, you know, that I did make the decision. Now, is it gonna be easy on me? No, it's not, you know, because I'm gonna have, like, some questioning to myself, like, Brittany, did you really wanted this, or you just was tired of going through what you was going through for years? And it's like, right now I don't have the answer for it, but I only thing I know I could say that I'm blessed, and I'm just walking with God on this, with God, you know, and not questioning nothing, because when you question God, it's like things don't really work in the favor. So you just gotta let God work and let Him process everything for you. So that's what I'm doing, you guys. But right now I'm making my bed up, you guys. I washed my bed and stuff. Now, before y'all come for me in the comments, I know they're like, the girl, that bed is so small. It's a queen size, y'all. I had a king, but when I looked at my room, I looked at the king would have been too big for my room. The room is not big enough for a king. So, Gospel Life, once I move and I get a bigger place, I'm going to order me a king. I'm going to try to put this queen in another bedroom. Cause I'm looking for a 2-bedroom, y'all. You know, because I'm on this thing that I'm not going to take out what I'm doing. I'm just letting it go at work. But just know I'm looking for a 2-bedroom, and we're going to leave it as that. But y'all, I love to clean up. I have OCD really bad. And it came from my mother, my grandmother. And when I tell y'all, all my siblings, we like this. We have OCD real bad. Before we, like, every morning, living in my grandma's household, before we got that bed, we had to make our bed up. We had to, like, put on some decent clothes. We couldn't walk around the house with just our robe, not robe, but not just our, like, PJs on. Like, when you get up, you got to change your clothes. You got to make your bed, all this other stuff, you know, and do your chores. So it's like, I'm not saying that I'm continuing to repeat the same cycle, but making your bed in the morning time is a relief off of you. It's like you start your day off right, you know, like getting your mind right, all this other stuff. So I love to make my bed up in the morning. So I love to just wipe down my cabinets, clean the restroom, make everything fresh, just so you can have a good fresh day. You know, because I feel like you wake up in a dirty house, you wake up in a bad mood, you're gonna have a bad mood all day. Like, your spirit gonna be not good. So it's like, When I wake up, I pray, read my devotional book, ask God to keep me a spirit. Today gonna be a great day, you know. I'm not gonna be the I'm not the best person to pray, but I thank God that He understands what I'm praying for, what I'm asking for, and it's all that matters. You ain't gotta be the best person to pray, y'all. My cover smells so good. Like I love when my clothes and my bed smells so good, y'all. But y'all, excuse me, y'all. But I had to take those clothes off because I got hot, y'all. Now these hot flashes that I have is ridiculous. I had caught hot flashes after my surgery when they had to give me a shot to shut down my ovaries. And I feel like ever since then, y'all, baby, I haven't been the same, you know. But I know that this new change and that I'm going through is going to be for the better, you know. So, yeah, I'm just thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for not judging me. Thank y'all for being there, supporting me, wanting to see me make it, wanting to see me elevate. I'm not going to stop until I hit 1 million, you know. Just engage with me, y'all. I want to start collabing with people, but I'm so scared to collab because nowadays you can't trust everybody.